the Ignatian Solidarity Network is about promoting a strong sense of unity throughout all different Jesuit schools, whether it be high schools, universities, even Jesuit parishes throughout the United States and throughout the world. So I think that as a student, it's nice to see all the different Jesuit schools in one setting and be able to relate to them.
I think having an organization like ISN is truly important because it gives us the power of the community. All of our schools are scattered across the United States, and participating in these programs is really the opportunity that we have to be in touch with each other, to network, to get to know each other, and to really be empowered and motivated by each other. And perhaps in each one of our schools we have different burdens or things that sometimes weigh on us, and coming here you get re-energized and find your passion all over again, so you can come back to your school with that new sense of commitment to working for Jesuit values.
When my students can plug into the Ignatian family, this huge network around the country and around the whole world, it just magnifies in them a desire to connect with the roots of Ignatian education and then to live that out.
It's like they're waking up for the first time to a larger experience of the world and waking up to a larger experience of what the Society of Jesus and what the Church is about in our world. And it's like that there's a catalyst and something is activated inside. And so as a teacher, as someone who is interested in watching the Spirit unfold in our world, to see that activation, all that I teach and all that I believe come together, and watch students suddenly say, aha, this is what this is about. This is what you were talking about in all those classes.
I appreciate what ISN is doing because it brings together people in a common mission. However, it takes us a step further to challenge us and to focus us and to send us home after their events to go further on a local level, whether that means going to our own lobbyists or doing our own letter writing campaign or getting other people aware. We are bestowed with information to bring back, and we are obligated to do something with it. And ISN gives us the tools and the passion to do so.
I think that the motto of celebrating a faith that does justice says it all. It's hard for me to picture my Catholic faith without that component of justice that's attached to it. And I think that the Ignatian Solidarity Network does a great job of taking people who feel that way about their faith and giving them a resource to dialogue about it and to learn more about how they can put that faith into action.
We must be agents of change, and that's setting the bar pretty high. When you try to do this alone, it seems impossible. But when you've got thousands of people committed to the work, grounded in faith, understanding that it's finally about how do we love each other and how do we give ourselves entirely to this work, then I can think of no better community than the Ignatian Solidarity Network to help us have justice flourish and to help us have our faith flourish and to help us have love flourish.
As Jesuit parishes, I think we are called to do more, and I think we cannot just be parishes in our individual dioceses, but we need to work for the greater good. We have tremendous potential to do so. We need to do more networking, and I feel that the Ignatian Solidarity Network can provide that opportunity for us. We are doing so much, but I think we can do so much more.
ISN is really one of our most important collaborators in the work that we do. It really is a focus for a very important dimension of our call as Ignatian followers, as Jesuit ministries. We talk about faith doing justice. This is a concrete expression of that justice dimension. ISN, through the various teach-ins, through the various other activities, is a constant highlight for those of us involved in Ignatian ministry, in Jesuit ministries, that what we are doing should have some fruit. And there's a world out there which needs change, which needs a different perspective to bring about a deeper sense of justice. I think ISN is a real help for that.
What I see ISN bringing to students is a real opportunity to experience faith, to experience God, not to necessarily think about God or to reflect on doctrine or explore ideas, but to really experience different facets of faith, and they're really starving for that. You see opportunities for people to really express their deepest values collectively and to be bolstered in that and to be supported in that with one another.
What's unique about the ISN programs for me is the networking amid Jesuit high schools, Jesuit colleges, volunteers across the country. I do a lot of service-oriented things among the community, but to be able to meet up with people from around the country is what makes this unique. It's an ability to work with others and see larger impact change that you can make across the country and for the rest of the world.
The Ignatian Solidarity Network and these teach-ins and just the groups that it brings together and these students has really impacted my faith in the way that I found out that I'm not alone. It shows you that we truly are the people of God, and that the people of God just don't exist at Creighton, and they don't just exist at Marquette or Rockhurst or Regis, but they exist as a family, as a true community.
The ISN is able to set a precedent for the larger Ignatian family. I really believe that people are looking for a place to belong. And I think that within their small communities they found a place, but I really see the ISN as a place where they're able to find a larger community, nationally and internationally.
I know it's evolved to a magnanimous degree. I mean, it's huge. And I'm very excited for the Ignatian Solidarity Network, and I'm very excited for all the kids and the presidents of the universities, because their kids are really getting involved. They're going to Salvador, they're going to Mexico, they're going to Honduras, they're helping their own people in the United States in the poor areas, which they never would have done. And now they are, and they see the injustices.
I truly believe that all Ignatian schools should be involved with ISN, because all of the events that I've been to are priceless. You could not put a money figure on changing a life, opening a mind, converting a heart. What Ignatian Solidarity Network does is broaden our mind, touch our hearts, and show us to the greater world of the Ignatian family.
The exciting thing about the work of ISN is that it is providing a way forward. It is providing a future for the church that is hopeful, that's full of life and vitality. Young people are coming together and they're hungry. They're hungry for an experience of faith, and they are intolerant of the injustice that they see in their cities and certainly in the world. So ISN is providing a touchstone for them with the church that is empowering them and nourishing them and breathing life into the world, but at the same time it is invigorating the church itself. And so under the tent we see the future. We see the future of the church, and we see hope for the world.